All right, because we're never smooth. We're never smooth. There's like a weird delay now for my music, and so I try and pause it like when one song ends and the other song begins. There's probably a better way to deal with it, but that's not who I am right now. So the last few streams, it's been like, pause. Oh, it didn't actually pause, and there's the first like half a second of the next song. Great. Oh well. This is how you know we're real. All right, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whenever you are. Hi, I'm a practical eccentric, and I'm here for Dreamlight Valley because, because, because I got stuff to do. So, this week's been kind of like good, productive, like real life productive, but I have done a fuck all for prepping for a stream. So let's see what happened this week. Oh, I know why. Part of the reason was because I got a bug up my ass about getting chores done, and like not in a I'm pissed at the world way, but like I'm just so tired of this crap. I'm just going to deal with it, which is good for me. Like I can take charge of it and not feel like it's a burden or like other people are making me do it or I'm picking up someone else's slack. I'm just like, I'm just sick of it and I just need to deal with it. And it wasn't petulant in any way or any of that. So that was good. And it felt really good getting the stuff done and caught up and maintained throughout the week. Now, I have not maintained it this weekend because I have been doing other things. But my husband had a doctor's appointment that required me to transport him because he had to go under anesthesia and all of that. So Thursday he had to stop eating because he had like 24 hours of fasting to do. And so I knew that Thursday night might be problematic. And I ended up realizing like Wednesday, I was like, you know, I should probably just cancel the stream and occupy the kids and let, because my husband doesn't cope well when he can't eat and he doesn't like medical stuff, even if it's necessary. I mean, he kept, you know, like balancing his brain with it's necessary, it's helpful, it's preventative, it's all of these good things that we need to do and have done, but also fasting sucks and going into the doctor sucks. And so it's like, yes, logically speaking, I get it, but I'm also like, eh. So I was like, well, I'll just take the kids out. I've got some errands I need to run. We didn't end up running errands, but because he had to fast, I was like, well, I could, you know, we could go get dinner somewhere and just be out of the house so he doesn't like smell food cooking or having us eat in front of his face or whatever. I mean, he could have gone to another room, but anyway, I decided it was just best just to get everybody out of the house and just let him kind of do his own thing for most of the day, and then got his procedure all done, got him home, fed him, you know, took care of all of that. And then yesterday, and let me actually start with the quote of the day because this is what it relates to. Because it is Halloween time. We are in a Halloween mode, and I am hitting my microphone with my thumb. All right, so the quote of the day is, "The world of reality has its limits. The world of imagination is boundless." And that is from Jean-Jacques Rousseau. And I was looking for things that were kind of Halloween related. Like I started looking up quotes that had spooky in it, and I was like, I'll look up things that have Halloween in it. And then I started kind of going on tangents from there. And I landed on this one because yesterday I spent, 8.5 hours out with one or both of my children trying to get last minute Halloween stuff done. Not last minute, but you know, like I'd been waiting for a payday to go get costumes and decorations and things like that. And then got off on this tangent of where I was going to get decorations for, and we're going to go shopping and all this stuff. We ended up at like, I don't know, I think we hit like 4 or 5 different stores, the 3 of us, before we came back home. I have an electric car, so we charged up the car for a bit. And then my older son and I went back out to finish shopping for his costume because My little one is still in the, I don't mind having a, I am this character. This year he is Sonic. He has been Mario. He has been Steve from Minecraft. Last year he was King, so he doesn't mind like the pre-done character costumes, and it makes things very simple. Although sometimes it can be on the pricey side because all those costumes are pricier than I'd like, but that's okay. We had a coupon for his costume anyway. So my older son, I think he might have been about the same age as my little one, or older, like a year or two older, when he started concepting his own costumes, which I enjoy facilitating because I'm thrilled that he has ideas about, you know, characters he wants to create. I love that he's kind of a natural performer, although he's at that weird not preteen anymore, teenage, like young teenage, like he doesn't know how to read a room very well yet, and he doesn't know when to stop the same joke over, and he likes to repeat the joke and then it's dead because he's repeated it too much. He's not at that point yet where he's like finessed his like how to perform in a room with people, you know, kind of thing, where he just likes to show off and he likes the attention. But I like fostering him being able to concept things. But oh man, by the end of the night last night, I was like, I am hungry, I am cranky, I am tired, like I need to get home. But I do like that he's utilizing his, you know, Halloween ideas to really come up with his own characters. This year he is kind of going for like a vintagey automaton type character, so he can kind of robotically, he's also incorporated the fact that he has a school dance that he wants to be able to dance kind of robotically at, like he's been practicing when he was trying on, he has a suit. We found a suit. It's huge on him, but that's fine. Because he's too big now to shop in the boys section, and so if you've ever thrifted clothing, like, you know that you're limited by whatever is available. So we're in the men's suits, and they're all for fully grown men, so of course they're all huge on him. And we finally found one, but as he's trying on his suits, he's doing like really elaborate like robotic motions, and it's just hilarious to watch him just like test the limits of the suit to make sure that it moves the way he wants it to move. But we still have a couple pieces to find, but we found a suit and a shirt and what else? Some glasses. He'd like to find some, like he'd like to find a cane. He'd like to find a new hat, but he's got a lot of hats, so that's kind of the very last piece if we happen to find a hat. A cane. Did I already say a cane? Anyway, but he wants to find some last minute pieces, but if we don't find them, it's fine. Oh, gloves is something else he was looking for. Anyway, so yeah, just that boundless imagination. And I'm honestly, he's dickered for so long, and I was starting to just pick a suit, but he has like a vision in his head. And honestly, sometimes in the creative process, having a definitive vision for where you want to be is half the battle. Like, I live in indecision land so much that it's like I could do anything, and then it's just like, well, pick something, and then I struggle with that. But he's just like, he has this idea that he really wants, and then we're limited by what's actually available. Like, I could tell, like, the suit jackets he was really drawn to yesterday were a very specific style, and we found like maybe 3 that were in that style, and they were all just huge on him. So he finally picked a suit that at least was close enough that he could use a belt. And anyway, so that's why the whole imagination thing, that's why the Halloween thing was on my mind, because I spent literally all day looking at costumes and props and decor and things like that. So I was like, it's on my mind. And, you know, even if you're only mildly interested in Halloween, it is a good excuse for letting your imagination run wild, letting it be boundless, like exploring. That's one of my favorite things about Halloween, and I tell my kids is, you know, it can be fun to be scared if you're in a safe place with people that you trust, and Halloween is a good excuse to have like creepy, spooky, scary fun, but know that you're not in actual danger. So that's why it's Halloween adjacent, this quote today. So anyway, but because of taking back habits and taking back chores and getting a hold of certain things and Halloween, I did nothing for Dreamlight Valley today ahead of time, except for play a little bit this morning, because I was like, well, I'll start getting a dent in it. But that is why today is going to be, partially because I'm tired, but partially because I have stuff to do. It's going to be focused more on getting some duties done. I've actually gotten a few done this morning. I've got some points going on. I have plenty of time in the star path, but I'd like to just get through it. Not because I'm like super hyped for all the stuff, but just because I want to get it done. So here we are. And I was like, maybe I should spend some time cooking today, or doing other kind of maintenance-y type things. That's not a word, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I did do a few things for streaming. I did create myself a watermark, which if you're on the YouTube side of things, in my lower right corner, you'll now see a little subscribe button thingy. And I was like, because I was thinking about it, and I was like, oh, I wonder what it takes to get that done. And then I looked it up and I'm like, oh, that's so simple. So it's there now. I mean, it's not like fancy or pretty or anything like that, but it's there. I did it. I did a thing. I looked into a thing and realized I could do the thing, and then I did the thing. Like, you know, there you go. So let me get into my spreadsheets. Okay, let me get into my chat stuff and make sure all of my windows are like I like them to be. Okay, those look good. So I do have Tiana and Jafar that need their levels because it's restricting me from getting quests done. So Jafar, I think, is level 8 or 9. I just got to Tiana to level 9 this morning, so she's following me around at the moment. And then I need Dreamlight duties, more duties. I just got these ones opened up. I need 2 more gems, and then I need to bring gifts to a tiny chef. So that's obviously Remy. So I'm probably going to start by mining and maybe scouring. Let me look at what my duties currently are. Oh, gaining 500 star coins, having a daily discussion, bringing a friend their favorite gift. That can be taken care of with Remy. I could easily take a picture because I've been kind of, So I happened to be on Facebook this morning, and I happened to see a post from the dev team, like the official Dreamlight Valley. So if you equip wings in your backpack slot and wings in your glider slot, when you glide, you fly. So if you didn't know, now you know. I'm so excited about that. It's so cool. Anyway, it's the little things, you know. Anyway. All right, so I do need to find Scar, because I did pick up Remy's Bon Appetit quest. But I'd like to knock this mining out. And I wonder what this dark blooms. Is it blue? Is it black? Oh, that's another thing I find irritating. It used to, like, if I had this screen up when I closed my menu and then I hit P to go to the star path, it would go to the last screen I was on in the star path, and now it defaults to going back to the description. I don't like it. Not that the dev team is watching my stream, but, like, I just don't like it. I want it to go back to where I was, not decide for me that I just want to go back to the main star path screen. I don't like it. It's not a huge thing, but I do find it annoying because it used to go to the screen that you had been on. All right, so I'm wondering if it's black blooms or if it's black and blue, maybe. So if I find a blue flower, I'm gonna pick it and look. There we go. I did have a mining potion going on to try and get through some of this mining for gems thing. But it's worn off by now, so hopefully it won't take too long to get 2 gems. Oh, this one's going to be a gem, so that's helpful. Okay, so there's blue, right? These are blue? Mm-hmm. So let's see if they count. Ugh. They did not. So it's black. That's what counts. I'm gonna eventually scour, so... Oh, goody. See, it does it when I've triggered one. Cook a 4-star main course, so that's a entree. I will do that when I get to... the restaurant. I might do the dream snaps, but what is the dream snaps right now? Your favorite bag. Oh, that's a simple one. What if my favorite bag are my wings? Modern and strong and playful and a beck. I don't need to do that. You. Have a daily discussion. Bring a friend their favorite gift. Take a picture. Well, that's easy. Three decorations to the wild tangle. Also easy. This wings thing, I love it so much. I love it so much. I wish they flapped a little bit, but that's like a little, like that would be cool too, not like a complaint. F. Do I have more of these flowers? How do I make you a favorite? Mark as favorite. Oh, cool, look. All right, where else do I need these? Actually, you know what I could do? And then... Okay. There was another one. There it is. Can I tuck you a little bit? Maybe I can just rotate. And then... kind of like to put it over here somewhere. Oh, dang it. Oh no. Hold on, hold on. Totally just jacked that up. All right, well there's what? What? Where did it go? Lighting, lighting, lighting. Okay, there's one on either side of that. I was afraid of that, honestly. There's one there. But maybe I can just tuck it here. All right. That's 3 decorations in the tangle. Done. Okay, bringing 2 gifts and bringing a friend that... Oh, perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the restaurant. And we can get some stuff in here done. So I need... You want something specific. Let's go ahead and do mermaid cupcakes because I think it'll pay enough to get the duty that makes me have to earn money done. The fact that there's a scallop in those. I mean, I get it, but it's also like, ugh.
How's it going?
Like the actual thought of putting a scallop in a cupcake. There we go. Perfect. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and just... I can't talk to you? Oh, I've already had a daily discussion because I had a duty for that. I will... You look like you have a question. I do, Lilith. Do you play... Uh-oh, I don't know how to pronounce that. Zhanki? That's my guess. What's that? It's a game played on a board. Each player's pieces are soldiers in an army. It's very good for studying strategy. I could teach you if you'd like.
Well, see you around.
See you around in Ancient's Landing. Okay. So... He wants something that I don't think I have the recipe for. Remy. The vegetarian turnip tartiflette? 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 I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not looking at pronunciations. I usually do, but I don't want to lose focus. Actually, I could do that here in my little spreadsheet. Oh, I haven't been to Scrooge's shop yet, so I need to make sure I do that too. Search, please. Search the spreadsheet. It's not... Oh, it's this one. I do not know it. Okay. So vegetarian. Okay, so what is this dish? Tartiflette. A dish from Savoy in the French Alps. Okay. Gooey, creamy, baked casserole of potatoes, cream, cheese, bacon, and onions is true French mountain food. Okay, so the regular turnip version is 3 ingredients, and the vegetarian version is also 3 ingredients. But that seems to me like there's going to be 2 variations on it. This has bacon. So let me do a quick look and see where this recipe is coming from. Because if it is an Eternity Isle meal, then nope. When you hear small hands trying to get in. Okay, so they are an entree. It is Eternity Isle, which means it could have an actual meat in it. So I'm wondering if it's like pork, cheese, and a turnip. He seems happy about it. Leave me alone. Yes. So instead of... this is just a regular turnip one. Okay, so this is pork, turnip, cheese. So vegetarian could be, because the recipe I found said potatoes. So I wonder if it's potato, turnip, and cheese. Because it doesn't say vegan, it says vegetarian. Okay. So not potato. But it says gooey, like it needs cheese. So is it just, let me see. Onions? Let's try onion. Okay, let's try that. Nope. Okay, so this is, but it's still got turnip in it, so it's gotta be a turnip. Potato and onion. This is probably something else. Yes. Okay, so turnip. I'm still gonna say cheese. Cream? We don't have cream. All right, so let's try and find vegetarian. I don't want to watch your video. I just want to see a recipe. Cheese seems to be like the thing. Recipe. Let's see if I can do it this way. Vegetarian. Okay. Potatoes, cheese, and onions. Mushrooms. Is it mushrooms? Oh. Nope. Okay. So... chunky and creamy. Oh. Am I being dumb? What is it? It's soya. Are we just doing like a tofu? Cheese. And turnips? Nope. Okay. Garlic? Is it a spice? Probably not it. Nope. All right, so I'm wondering if it's not got cheese, but that seems to... Okay. Is this going to be one of those recipes where... Oh, thank you for the follow. Hope you are doing well today. Is this going to be one of those recipes where, like, one of the main ingredients is treated like it's not a main ingredient, and therefore you're going to have to put other stuff in, which is something they like to do in this game. So let's do just turnips, potatoes, and onions. It's probably going to be not, yeah. Let's do turnips, potatoes. Actually, I feel like the potato is probably taking the, or the turnip is taking the place of the potato in this recipe, because all of the recipes I'm seeing say potatoes and not turnips, so it would make sense to me that, like, the turnip was subbing in for the potato. Okay, so it wasn't that, so let's do turnip, onion, and then pick a seasoning. Let's do garlic. Nope. We already know it's not cheese. All right, let's see if I can find another recipe that tells me spinach and mushroom, but like they all have cheese. But I'm wondering if for some reason, because it's the vegetarian version, that they're treating the cheese as like not vegetarian. So would that be Nope. Soy? Nope. I may just look it up because I am over futzing with these recipes and just baiting my head against a wall when it ends up being something dumb. So let me see if I can look. I'm gonna look at a vegan version and see if it's gonna help me. But it's probably gonna say like vegan cheese. Yeah, vegan camembert, vegan parmesan. It's still got cheese in there, even though they are vegan versions. Vegan cream, vegan butter, a leek, shallots, potatoes. See, the potato, there's no turnips in any of these traditional ones. So I'm not going to put a potato in. Maybe... I'm gonna do cheese. Because I feel like that's what makes the dish the dish. But we've already learned that they don't do that. I'm gonna add the cheese last and see what that does. Cheese. Nope. Okay, so not a leek, because I'm seeing a leek in this recipe here. Let's see. We've already tried an onion. Did we try mushrooms with the cheese? Okay, well, even if we didn't, that didn't work. What was the other that I saw? There was something else I thought I saw, or is it just the butter I was thinking of trying? Shallots. We've already tried onion. We've already tried garlic. Vegetable stock. Maybe it's 2 turnips. It's probably not. Cheese. Okay. Butter. Nope. And we already tried soy, right? With the cheese. Did we try butter? Did we try milk? Did we try just looking it up? Because I'm done. I'm done. If it doesn't have cheese, it's gonna validate me so much right here. So let's do DDV vegetarian tartiflette. Okay. Let's see what you say. I was headed down the right path. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, I expect this because honestly, I have had, like, the one that I'm always going to think of is going to be the pesto, because the pesto is made with basil in real life. Like, that's what makes it pesto, and there is no basil in the DDV version. So I'm always going to go back to that. But mushroom, turnip, and soya. So I was headed the correct direction. I just didn't get that combination in, which I thought I had, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm not going to feel bad about it. I have gotten so frustrated with the cooking in this game that I'm just not going to feel bad about it. All right. So mushroom, turnip, soya. And you can judge me if you'd like, but I just don't care. I don't have enough energy to care about it. All right, so there's that. And I got 2 recipes. The other recipe I got just fine. So good for me. But no cheese. Which is one of the things that makes that dish. So, yeah. I mean, in theory, I could have gotten there with the path that I was on. But I still would have been, like, stressed out that there was no cheese. Because every recipe is like, this is what makes... It's like a casserole. And cheese is a main component in most casseroles. Can't say all casseroles because I don't know, but all the casseroles I've ever had for sure. All right. So that's for him, and then he wanted something else. Am I gonna think of it? Nope. So what else did you want, Remy? This is not. All right, what else did you want, sir? Chocolate macarons. Okay. I feel like I've picked out the macarons recipe. Excuse me. Oh, I don't. Do I know the basic macarons recipe? Blah, blah, blah. Recipe. Words and stuff. Hold on. I don't know. So much to know. All right. This is not the window I want to be in. I was trying to exit. Okay, let's go into meals. Boop, boop. All right, so this is... Oh, Lord, I don't know what that was. Okay, so these have 3 ingredients. French, and the macarons itself has 2. This is an Eternity Isle recipe, so the possibility exists that all of these macarons recipe include something that's exclusive to Eternity Isle, but it's not necessarily that. Like sweet tofu wasn't that way. But I've never actually made macarons. Macas. I have not made them. So I don't know. I feel like I've tried to look this recipe up before. It's very basic ingredients though. Eggs, butter, vanilla extract, cream of tartar, salt, granulated sugar, powdered sugar, and almond flour. Now, is almond flour always a component, or is it just flour and they happen to use almond flour in this recipe? So let's look at flour for macarons. Almond flour. Almond flour. Almond flour. Almond flour. Okay, so, and almonds are unique to Eternity Isle. So if I do, is that a fruit? Almonds. And I'm assuming sugar. Nope. Okay. Vanilla. Nope. Butter. Nope. Eggs. Okay. I'm gonna look at almonds added. Yes. Yes. See? Logical. See, that's how easy it could be. All right, so this is almonds and eggs. 2 of the main ingredients of actual real world macarons. Now, the variants should just be this plus whatever the flavoring is. So like the chocolate ones should be this plus cocoa, right? So let's go ahead and pull up this and autofill and then add cocoa. And this should be chocolate, right? Look. Ta-da! See, we can make some recipes. It's just the ones that it's like but this is like, when you think of this dish, this is the main component or one of like the 5 main components of this dish, and then they exclude it. And honestly, not even 5 main components, because that's even still got variations. Like if there's 3 ingredients and there's really 5 main components, then you can have some variations there. But it's like this is like the main ingredient or like one of the top 2 ingredients, and there's 5 options. Anyway, I'm not gonna rant about it today. We're gonna breathe. We're gonna breathe. We're gonna get over it. Cocoa bean, because we're gonna get some of these recipes, and if we don't get these recipes ourselves, we're just gonna look it up and just be done. Be done with it. Okay, there were variations though. Caramel. What makes caramel? Sugar, right? So let's autofill and add sugar. Nope. Vanilla. Okay.
Yeah!
Okay, I knew there was a vanilla variation. It's not the caramel, but that's okay. So, almonds. There's like a jam one. All right. Reset. Okay, so autofill, and then agave. Is this how we're making? Yes. I thought maybe it was, because I saw it sitting there and I knew it was Eternity Isle. Cinnamon donut. Oh, why is that? No, we already know that recipe. We don't need to have that. I have things highlighted in my spreadsheet for the recipes I don't know, so it draws my eye when I'm scrolling through. But sometimes I forget to remove that color from that cell so that I can see. Okay, I feel like there's a jam. So is this going to be like an any fruit, or is it going to be a specific fruit? Let's think of what the most obvious fruit would be. And I'm going to say raspberry is the most obvious to me. Okay. Jam macarons, but it is any fruit. Okay. I thought it might be, but honestly, raspberry macarons sound really good. Almonds, eggs, and any fruit. Okay. Now, were there other... Oh, I need to remove the color from that. Okay. Cannoli, chocolate... Oh, Charlotte cake, cotton candy, croissant, cupcakes, Danish, dream mango boba tea, fruit milkshake. How do I not know the fruit milkshake? Okay, it's fine. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know how to pronounce that. We'll have to look it up when I get there. Moon cake, pasties. Okay, no. Red velvet, spicy. I'm assuming chilies. So let's autofill. Let's go to chilies. I am assuming. What the hell is my son doing? Oh. Okay, hold on. Inventory. Let's. Okay, what is this? I need to keep. I don't need to keep this. Man, these all have... Oh, because they're made with really fancy things. I'm like, why do these have such fancy quantity, like energy quantities? It seems like for tasty veggies, you know? Like, that doesn't seem right. And it isn't, but it's because I made it with fancier things. Okay. I'm gonna do this one last macarons. Almonds and eggs and chilies. I'll start. And then we're gonna put that in my little thingy. All right. Oh, that's not the right. Spicy. Okay, so this is chili, peppers. Chili pepper? Is it peppers or peppers? I don't... Is it peppers or peppers? I can... I'm coherent, I swear. Okay. Is it chili or chilies? The answer was right there. Right? It's singular. Good for me. Oh, wait. Did I write that? Yes. All right. So, resets. Fantastic. Amazing. Now I have to go take care of all the stuff in my inventory. Do I want to save these or do I want to sell these? Probably want to sell them. All right. We're going to get into meals. And we're going to go up here. Look at all the macarons. Okay. Ooh, Charlotte cake. My first job, I was okay, what was I? My friend gave me a really fancy sounding name. She called me an assistant culinary designer. And, what I did was I plated desserts. So I had to, like, if they needed to be warmed up, like chocolate sauce or anything like that, I essentially took whatever the order was, I put it on the plate, and then I did all the garnishing and stuff. But, like, I learned how to do, like, really fancy, like, drizzles across the plate and fanning strawberries and things like that. So she was like, you need a fancier sounding name. But we had a Charlotte cake at that restaurant that I worked at. And I hadn't thought about it in years until I saw it in this game. Okay, so I need to talk to you.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to read this. Okay, here it is. Okay. Oh, it's a banquet table for their opening thing. What? I can't? Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Bon appetit. Merci beaucoup. Working on your French, huh? Très magnifique. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to the kitchen. I've got some cold blocks of butter just waiting to transform into croissants. Does that mean...
See you soon.
You're not gonna just let me... drop. Okay. That was bizarre. Why did you put that in there? It's my gala banquet. Okay. Bleh. Oh, I'm sorry. So I have... So, several years ago, I think it was when It Chapter 1 came out, my son was like, had kept seeing the previews for it and was like, I can see it, I can see it, I'm brave, I'm good, I can handle it. And I'm just like, no. And we haven't watched it yet. He's got a little brother. And I was like, I'm not necessarily as worried now. Like, this year might be different, but, like, I'm not as worried now about, like, the gore and some of the other scary stuff, but the dynamic between the main character and his little brother, I feel like he might internalize a bit, and that might be more perturbing to him than, like, any of the other creepy, scary, jump scare things. Because it's such a tragic... you know, situation for the older brother, feeling like he failed his little brother and that's what got him killed. And so that's one of the reasons I've held off. But one of the things I did for him was I bought him a little Pennywise. I don't know how well that's showing up. Hold on. Let me see. A little Pennywise. Oh. Little figure. And then... I don't know, like a year or two ago, he was like, I don't need this figure anymore. Well, I'm like, well, I'll take it. So now he sits next to my speaker in my computer room. And actually I have a mouse that like glows in different colors. And sometimes it's lined up just right to make Pennywise's face glow. So like when the lights are all dark, like first thing in the morning or at the end of the night or something like that, you'll see like his face will glow blue and then it'll go purple and red and green. And it's like, that's cool. So I don't have a lot of stuff out anymore, like decorations and collectibles and things, but that is one of those things that I'm like, that's cool. I don't mind having that. But sometimes I bonk into him because he's like near where my mouse is and my speaker, and anyway, so that's what just happened to me. And then I decided to share a tangent with you because that's how my brain works. And if you're new here, welcome. Okay. What was I doing? Was I doing something in here? Or was I needing to talk to Remy? Here.
Hello.
I need to give him gifts. I have something to give you. That's what it is. So the vegetarian version, that's the regular version. This one. You can have this one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then I have something to give you. I will give you chocolate crowns. You're welcome. I still need to go get him some okra. And you seem preoccupied. Hey, Lilith, I've been thinking. What about? About cooking, of course. I'm always doing that. But this time I was thinking about the night thorns and how we need to get rid of them. So, what if I found a way to cook them? I think they're poisonous, or I think they're mystically dangerous, or I think they'd taste bad. I think they're mystically dangerous. Mystical, huh? That sounds a little beyond me. Guess I better not mess with the night thorns.
Au revoir.
Sounds like a plan, sir. Boom. Boom. This is up. Plant 5 vegetables. I need to go deal with the food in my inventory. Catch fish somewhere dazzling. Cook a 4-star main course. Recipes? Nope, I'm not doing that. I will come back. I'm gonna take this though. That's part of the reason I wanted to give him his stuff. But so, why are we still glowing at me? This event notification thingy drives me bananas. Okay, I need to get him some okra. But we are focusing. Focus. I'm gonna go sell this stuff. And then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna start poking at entree recipes.
Oh, I'm so glad you're my friend.
I'm so glad you're my friend. My wings. I'm so excited about it. This makes me so happy. So silly. Oh, I'm like, yes. Okay. 5 celery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Whoa!
Yes, yes, yes. This is where I'm going to pick these. I'm going to plant them and then it's going to be like, now plant them or pick them. Sell. We're just going to sell. I don't need to save these things. Nope. Is there anything else I need to sell? Not really. I'll just sell that. Ote. Ote. Oh. But. Not yet. Be patient. So what did we watch the other night? Oh, we watched the Twilight Zone movie with the kids. And then we had to have lots of discussions, especially about the first segment where the guy's a bigot. And, like, because my older son is aware of a lot of that stuff. My younger son hasn't really gotten into a lot of the history that's addressed in that story. So we had to have some 7-year-old geared conversations about, the horrors in our history. So, anyway. And it's not like I didn't go into, like, extreme detail, but, like, I also didn't, candy coat it for him either. It was like, there's some really crappy crap that happened, dude. And these are why, this is why it's important to take care and things you say and how you treat people. So, I mean, it's good, but it's also like, oh, that was a lot. I was just wanting to watch a scary movie for Halloween, and then I was like, oh crap, we have to contextualize this segment for sure. You? So. But that's one of the things art does, is allows for discussion and awareness. It's one of the reasons I enjoy comedy, is because it, puts, like, shines a light on subjects that could be very difficult for people to talk about. But then, when you talk about it, or when you have it in, like, a setting where there's levity also, like, to relieve the tension of it. Like, I find that's a very positive thing, generally speaking. If it's done well. Did I see something in the corner of my eye? I did not. I saw bits of my screen out of the corner of my eye, but not... That's part of the reason why... Okay. So, the trials and tribulations of learning how to manage multi-streaming. I have 2 chat windows because of how I have my multi-streaming set up. And it means that I don't have, like, my chats combined into one window. Now, first of all, I don't have them displayed on my screen anyway, even when I was just doing singular streaming, because that was a whole thing that I was like, I'll figure that out if I want to do that later. But multi-streaming does not allow for... at least including Twitch, does not allow for having combined chats on stream, because Twitch doesn't want other chats like YouTube or Kick or any of that on screen, because then they can't regulate the chat. That's their reasoning, is that they can't police it like they can police the chat that's on Twitch. Okay, fine. But that means I don't have something where I can just see the chats combined because of how I've dealt with the setup. Because I need it to be free. Because I don't have budget for being fancy. So I'm always worried that I'm missing chat out of the corner of my eye because of like having to look in multiple places in my periphery. So if I see something out of the corner of my eye, I'm like, oh, what's that? But because I can also see like my gaming screen a little bit. Actually, you know what I should do? Since I'm talking about it right now, I'm going to see if that will actually help me. If I change the size of that, will that help me? I want it to be a little bit bigger. Okay, will this solve my problem if I do it like this? Because it creates just a little flicker in my periphery, and I'm thinking, oh, is that a chat? Oh, is that a chat? And I don't want to be constantly like paranoid that I'm missing chat, because I do frequently miss chat. Especially when I started streaming to YouTube, and I'm just like, I had to look in a whole different place in my periphery to see it, because Twitch's chat, or my OBS chat, shows like the chat at the top of the pane, and then YouTube's comes in at the bottom of the pane and like scrolls up, and the OBS one scrolls down. So I'm having to look like if this is a chat and this is a chat, and I have to look here and here, and then they do this. It's just like it just is a new skill I have to acquire, and it's, you know, you're watching me have to like build my new skills live in person, because there's really no other way to do it. Not that I get a ton of chat, but like I'm always paranoid about that kind of stuff. Okay, so now I want to dump gems and flowers, maybe, just to... oh, I'll go talk to Scar. He's right freaking here. Here, I'm gonna get this because this is for you. Give him that.
Oh, goody.
Well, now, what was that? What was it that rat called these meals again? Sushi. I must admit, I've acquired a bit of a taste for it. It's pretty good, right? I mean, I love sushi. And if somebody was just like, here, have some sushi, I'd be like, yes. It's perfect for a line, mostly just raw fish. Or I guess me and Remy aren't such bad cooks after all, are we? It's pretty good, right? It's hardly a royal feast, but it is the closest thing that passes for one here. I suppose since you've managed to cobble together something edible, I ought to reward you. Here, I find this song about Scrooge McDuck's place. I presume it's more useful to you than it is to me. Sweet. Alright, so that's that. And then Daisy was right here. Give her that.
Oh, it's you!
This looks delicious. Chef Remy does it again. And thanks to you, Lilith, I was able to put the finishing touches on the setup for the gala. Always happy to help. Or do you need anything else? Or am I even invited? Do you need anything else? There's one last thing. Of course there is. Why don't you put on something fabulous that makes you feel your best? Don't be afraid to wear something bold. I always do. The only guideline for a gala outfit is think elegant. You could start with the Dots and Daisies, that Dots and Daisies piece we gave you. After that, accessorize away.
We make a great team. Am I right?
I'm going to return to Remy. I'm going to not pursue Daisy's quest at the moment. Where is Remy? He's in the restaurant. Perfect. One day I might get myself to be fancy and combine my chat, though. That would be amazing. But that's a future me thing. When I have money to throw at content creation and not just treat it like, this is fun and I'm enjoying doing this, but I have to keep it as cheap as possible because it's like just a hobby for me at the moment. Well, Lilith, how did things go with Scar? Clearly neither of us has been eaten, so it must have been okay. Did he think the sushi was a meal fit for a king? Mission accomplished, or it wasn't easy but I did it, or that was a tough one. I'm gonna say it wasn't easy but I did it because he's always grumpy. The villains like to bitch a lot. You're getting better at this every day. Who knows? You might even open your own restaurant. That's the same thing he says. Wrought iron, build your own restaurant. Or no, deliver things. Shay Lilith. He didn't say the Shay Lilith thing. He usually does. Okay. You don't have another quest, do you? Okay. So I'm going to go drop off gem, like the mining stuff, and... Okay, I'm just trying to see what's in there that I need to drop off. Oh, my nose. Stop being itchy. And it's supposed to rain tomorrow. And actually, I haven't even looked. Is it still supposed to rain tomorrow? Ugh, I have to deal with school stuff. It's the end of the quarter. And there's just like some last minute crap that I've got to deal with for both kids after stream today. And I'm just like, ugh, parenting. Blah. Weather. That's what I'm looking at. It's 70 and sunny today. This is not... Why are you doing that? I clicked on the little weather icon. Freeze warning. Shocker. Oh, but that must have been a leftover freeze warning. We did have a freeze warning earlier this week. And it did get below freezing. Tuesday, it's going to be 85. Oh my gosh, is it going to be pleasant for Halloween? I can only see up to the 29th, but right now it's in like the 70s and 80s for the rest of the... up until that point. So fingers crossed, because last Halloween was crap. Now, if it's gorgeous weather, it's not like super awesome because it's on a Thursday. Anyway, we're probably going to do most of our Halloween type things on the 26th. It's going to be freaking 82. Now that sounds great, but if it's like a fall 82, fine. If it's like a summer 82, the costumes my kids are wearing might suck. But we'll find out, man.
Finally, a storm. Oh.
I did not see any rain though. I just realized that I was supposed to be looking at rain for tomorrow. Yep. Partly cloudy. But now it's not supposed to rain. Originally it was supposed to rain yesterday. Partly cloudy. Some wind. That's about it. We really need some rain. Because the air is so dry, and with the allergies too, it's just like my nose is constantly like, I'm itchy, I'm runny, I suck. Okay. I'm already wearing elegant items? Sure, I'll take that. And wear that shirt.
Oh, don't be afraid.
I mean, yeah. Okay, what time are we at? We're at 1:18. Perfect. Okay, so... No, this is not what I was going to do. God dang it, woman. Pay attention. Getting distracted because I just realized I need a pee soon. Because that's my life. Go away. Oh, I mean, hi. So I'm thinking about testing out some reels on Instagram. Instagram is one of those things that still intimidates me because I am not savvy on it at all. And I was like, well, maybe I should try out some reels. And I was like, well, I could use the content I've already posted as shorts. I know that that's like, I don't necessarily want to get in the habit of just regurgitating content. I don't like that idea, but I also like, if I have to try and come up with new things and learn Instagram at the same time, I feel like that might be a little stressful because it's already been stressful. Like I haven't done it. I've just taken pictures for Instagram. So I was like, well, maybe I should just get over myself about the whole regurgitating content and just use what I have already, because that way I don't have to do more than one thing to try and make it happen. So I might test out reels with some of the stuff I've already used for shorts and just see how the process works. Because the worst that can happen is either people don't like it or they don't notice it. And both of those things I'm okay with dealing with. Like, it's part of the learning process. Not everything you do is going to be well received or noticed, and that's okay. So I think I might start experimenting with that soon, but it really just depends. Like, I still have, for Halloween stuff, I still have a couple things I would like to put up. I have a door covering I'd like to put up. I have pumpkins I need to carve. This is not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go here and drop off flowers. But yeah, I started thinking about that this week. Oh, hi. And started just toying with the idea of it. So we'll see. Because I had some of the algorithm stuff in YouTube kind of be weird. And because I don't fully understand why it's being weird, I was like, it was kind of the catalyst to like, maybe I should start looking. Because anytime I like am frustrated with dealing with something and then I'm like, I don't understand it fully, and I try and dig in, I try and look for it, and I still can't quite sort out what's going on. And I put it to the side, and then I do something kind of related or that has aspects that are similar, or like it's kind of a tangent related to it, but not exactly. I tend to learn something in that process that then makes me go, hey, wait a second, or oh, duh, or, you know, whatever. I like have an aha moment, and it helps me make the other thing better that I had gotten frustrated with and just been like, I can't even look at that right now. Like, I don't even know what to do about it. So I'm kind of hoping that like maybe poking around Instagram will help me, like, help kind of reset my brain on the problem I'm experiencing on YouTube right now. Or it may not, and I may go down an entirely different rabbit hole that makes me go, ugh. You know, that. What am I doing next? I had something else in my inventory. It's this. Okay, that's what I was going to do. And the children are being just buttheads to each other today. Stop! Makes me want to rip my freaking hair out. Stop whining, damn it. I'm gonna stick that in there because I don't want to deal with it right now. And I want it out of my inventory. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to the restaurant, and I'm gonna poke at some recipes before my break, and then I'm gonna take my break because I do need to go to the bathroom here soon. 18 ounces of coffee followed by a can of sparkling water.
Hello.
That'll get a 40-year-old woman's bladder anytime. All right. All right, so let's look at entrees. Let's go just to the top. All right, so we've got baked beans. Baked beans is 2. I'm assuming that we're gonna use beans. Because didn't we get beans in Eternity Isle? Isn't there like a... Or is that lentils? Yam. We got something that looks like beans, though. Maybe I'm misremembering what it is. Is it in here? Is it in I don't think it's in here. What are these? Dates. Oh, that's not right. Is it in here? Beans. Fabulous. Now, I'm gonna say cinnamon. Because I feel like I've had beans with cinnamon in them. Cumin. Alright. Well, I obviously don't know what goes in baked beans. I don't have baked beans that often, and I've never made baked beans myself. Like brown sugar, maybe? Yeah, I feel like barbecue sauce is pretty... What in the actual hell is beeping, vibrating out there? I don't understand what's happening out there. Hold on. I need to go find out what's going on. It sounds like someone's alarm is going off. Where the hell is my button? Okay, I'm gonna take my break now, and then we'll come back to cooking. Even though that wasn't exactly how I wanted to do it. It's fine. I'll see you in a bit. Alright. I've returned. Mischief managed. Oh, apparently I need to shift my cushion back up. Alright, that's fine. Oh, where are we? I'm looking at recipes. That's where we are. Okay. So baked beans. Our favorite saucy, syrupy, Dijon paprika, chipotle, simple baked beans. Well, what did you say? Paprika. So maybe paprika? Nope. Well, my first thought was barbecue sauce. And my first thought for that was maybe a tomato. I don't think that's gonna be it, but... Nope. Okay, well, let's actually open one of these recipes up and see. I feel like I've had baked beans with, like, bacon in them. Maybe I should do pork. Let's go back to... Okay, he seems happy about that. Yes! Alright. Let's get into beans and pork. Alright. Alright, I have no idea what this is. Recipe. It looks like biryani. How many ingredients? Biryani. 5 ingredients. It's chicken. So I feel like chicken... Oh, it's Pakistani. Oh, nice. It looks delicious. So it looks like rice and chicken. Herbs, saffron infused milk, fried onions, and ghee, or attar. All right, so let's get down to masala flavors. Ooh, I like masala. Okay. So I'm seeing cinnamon. I'm seeing cardamom. I don't think we have cardamom or fennel. Pepper, cloves, caraway seeds, sub with cumin. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull up chicken or poultry. And I'm seeing rice in there. So let's go ahead and add some rice. And then let's get into seasonings. I see cinnamon. I saw cumin as a possible sub. Ginger. Paprika. Is it in here? What was the other thing I saw? Nutmeg. We don't have nutmeg though. We have ginger. Okay, let's see if I can scroll down to... Okay, so I'm singing ginger garlic paste, turmeric salt, red chili powder, lemon juice. Well, let's try chili. Nope. Let's try lemon. No. Let's see garlic. See ginger. Nope. That looks good. Okay, let's do milk because they mentioned saffron infused milk. No. Okay. Yeah, yogurt. We don't have a yogurt in here. And then, okay, the chicken has cinnamon, anise. No, none of that stuff is in there. So let's get down to... Okay... mint. Which we've already run into mint being in when I didn't think it was going to be in. So let's... mint. Oh! Okay, let's try it. I'm afraid.
Yeah!
Amazing! I can't believe I did that! Okay. Let's go into... Alright, so that was poultry, rice, cinnamon, cumin, and mint. Excellent! That worked out super awesome. Okay, I'm gonna have a cracker to celebrate. So, hold on a second. Crackers to celebrate. Okay, so the next one is Bonnie Osso Buco. So let's look at veal shanks braised in tomatoes and wine until tender and falling off the bone. This is a hearty Italian recipe that seems to please everyone. Okay. Served with any starch, so rice, potatoes, polenta, pasta, or crusty rolls. Plain steamed rice, but last night served with risotto Milanese. Okay. So I'm seeing veal. I'm seeing butter, olive oil, carrots, onions, celery, garlic, flour, salt, pepper, tomatoes, red wine and beef broth, basil, thyme, oregano, bay leaf, lemon rind, and parsley. Okay, so let's see if we can sort out. I'm assuming that there's going to be... venison is deer, though, right? Not really. That's right, right? Venison is deer? Yeah. Okay. I know some things. I'm gonna try venison, though. Because poultry, I don't think is gonna be it. How many ingredients is it? Nope, that's not how we do that. 4 ingredients. So, I'm gonna try butter. I'm gonna try celery. I'm trying to think of Dreamlight Valley things. And maybe... Okay, the picture from Dreamlight Valley does not look like it's served with rice or wheat or like pasta. So I'm going to avoid that. Although one of the ingredients was wheat. So let me go up and see. Well, let's just see. It was not that. It was a meat pie. Okay. So I'm going to go back to venison. We said what now? Celery, butter, oh, tomatoes. Oh. Because this up here said veal shanks braised in tomatoes. So I feel like tomatoes has got to be. Because we don't have a beef. Okay, so let's look up, is pork or venison closer to beef? To veal? Okay. Pork is closer. Okay. So let's go ahead and do pork then. No, he was real sad about that. Okay, so... But see, most... Okay, I'm gonna try garlic. 'Cause garlic is mentioned. We don't have cloves. That's not what I want. No. Okay. All right, let's try this. Let's try a different recipe and see if it gives us any clues about what might be. It looks delicious. Okay. From Milan. Marrowbone is the translation. Interesting. Vegetables. Maybe it's celery and garlic. Nope. Tomatoes. Wine. Beef stock. Herbs. Sort of, lemon zest. I mean, what's it gonna hurt if we try and throw a lemon in there? Nope. It's gonna mean you can't have it. Okay, so it looks like flour goes on it, though. Mm-mm. Okay, this is gonna be weird. But how about grapes? Okay, because I was like, well, maybe we're like making something for the wine. Parsley. We don't have parsley, right? I have a feeling I'm gonna have to look this one up. Paprika. Human. Majesty. Okay, thyme, no. Searing, no. Tomato. Braising liquid is seasoned very well. Well. Basil. Oregano. No. Oh, tomato seems to be more important than the celery, though. So let's do tomato. And then... garlic. No. And then oregano. No. And then basil. No. And then... I can't remember. Did I already do wheat with tomato? No. And then grapes with the tomato. For wine. No. And lemon. No. And... maybe it's not butter. Maybe it's... canola. And then... grapes. And then lemon. And then... garlic. Nope. Basil. Oh, basil. Nope. And then oregano. And then... celery. Is there something else? Onions. No. Leeks. No. And then... well, let's do wheat and then test out. Oh, he was not even happy about that. Okay. And then rice. And fuck it. Butter? No. Okay. Mashed potatoes. Tuxedo of the food world. I'm seeing garlic, I'm seeing onions, seeing carrots. Side dish, bone with a hole. Okay. What kind of meat? Veal. Beef. Okay. We don't have those options, so we can't do that. Everyone gets excited when they hear it on the menu, unless you've never heard of it before, which I have not. Okay. Celery, carrots, and onions. Celery. And carrots. And onions. And garlic. And onions. Butter and wine. Well, do I think I'm gonna get there? Nope. I don't. Ooh. Okay. I didn't read the whole thing, but the first ingredient I saw was the skeleton fish. Because it's bony. That's not what I needed. Okay. Well, that at least gives me a starting point. Where are you, skeleton fish? All right, so maybe it's the combination of things with... All right, so let's look up fish. Osobuco. Okay, so maybe... This is monkfish, but maybe it'll give me an idea of what they did with using fish instead of veal. Okay. All right, so butter. Oil for frying. And then there's also unsalted butter. How about onion? How about celery with onion? How about onion with garlic? Would tomato go in? It says tomato puree, though. Fuck it. Let's switch out the tomato then for celery. For butter. Or garlic. Ah! Just fling it. Nope. Okay. Nope. I'm already annoyed. I'm just annoyed in general. So, let's just look at it. Get over yourself, woman. I was on the right path. It would have been a lot of combinations to get there, I think, because I think I'd given up on the grapes. I expect to have these moments, though, you know what I mean? Because... there's just so many combinations of things it could be. There we go. Grapes was in there. And that's fine. I didn't even look at the picture. The picture might have actually told me, you know what? That's a lesson right there. Sometimes the picture will lie to you, but sometimes it is correct, or at least has hints in it. So I should just incorporate that back in to my regular process of figuring these out. That's a lesson right there. All right. Braised abalone. So let's look at it. Let's look at the meals. Okay. So let's look at the meals. And we're looking at entrees. So now we're looking at braised abalone. So what does it look like? Something on shells. Not surprising. Can I see... is that lemon? It looks like a leafy something. Because, yeah, I didn't even look at this. And there's a whole ass fish in there. And if I had just looked, I might have been like, oh, it's fish. Not to say it can't lie to you. All right. Let's see what this recipe says. It looks yummy. I like food though, so that's not terribly surprising. Okay. So, we don't have abalone in this game. Closest substitute for abalone. Shellfish. Okay, so turbot, shrimp, and scallops. Ooh, scallops might be the best. Okay. All right, so 4 freaking ingredients. Ooh, they have pork in there. Excuse me. Well, let's look. Oyster, scallop. And I'm seeing pork in the recipe. So let's just shove it in there. There's also chicken. What? I'm confused. All right. Chicken, ginger, scallion, cilantro, cooking wine, soy sauce, sugar, chicken stock. Let's do chicken stock then. Let's do ginger. It's not really, I don't think that's a, well, it says wine. Okay. How about sugar? Nope. Cilantro we don't have. Soy sauce we don't have. Well, we do have soya. Cornstarch. Scallion. Could we sub in onions? I mean, they're not scallions. Okay, let's look at a different recipe. This one has mushrooms in it. Also looks delicious. I'm glad I had a snack, because otherwise, I mean, look at all these food. Okay, bean curd. Wait, what? Chicken, mushrooms, and bean curd recipes. Okay, that's something else. Okay, hold on. Health benefits. Yeah, that's great. Okay. Abalone, shiitake mushrooms, chicken bouillon powder, ginger, garlic, oil, rice wine, oyster sauce, sugar, salt, and water. Okay, well, let's... Did I see ginger? Yes. Chicken bouillon powder, but that would... Okay, maybe we don't need chicken in there. Maybe... He had oyster sauce in there. Oh! Hold on. Nope. Nope. Maybe it doesn't have mushrooms. This looks like it might be a unique to this person's recipe thing. Wine! Grapes means wine. Okay. Did we do pork or poultry? Nope. Garlic and ginger. Till fragrant. Till in my face. There was some kind of leafy something, though, on the plate. Is there, like, lemon in here? I saw something that could have looked like lemon underneath. Or, like... basil? No. This might be the last one. I feel like this is one of the reasons I don't like sitting down and trying to cook a bunch of stuff. Because I'm just like, I start to burn out on... Did I try this combination yet? Did I... oyster sauce, bok choy, aged soy, mushrooms, sea cucumbers. That one has broccoli with it. Do we have broccoli? We do. Here, broccoli. For funsies, bamboo. For funsies. Cabbage. This is what it's like when you're just like, I don't even know what to choose. Okay. Made with this. With lettuce. Nope. So not lettuce. Don't try and trick me. Ugh, and then I see it skimming, damn it. And it's not even scallop, it's oyster. Fucking hell. Alright, well, I was trying not to look it up this quick, but whatever. I don't know if I would have gotten rid of the scallop. I feel like I would have stuck with the scallop for a long time. Alright, that's fine. Snail. I don't know if I would have ever stuck the snail in. That doesn't seem like it would have okay. We can accept the fact that I probably would have had to look this up. We can accept that. And that's it. I don't know if I would have stuck the snail in there. Alright. Here we go. Yep. So this is scallop. What is the snail called? It's not called just snail. Mushrooms. And garlic. Alright. Okay, maybe I shouldn't look at all the hard ones all together. Maybe, because I really like to make a dent in these. Hold on. Let me go to meals. Nope, that is not what I want to do. I want to go to ingredients. Is it called sea snail? Nope, that is not. Oh. All right. All areas. Fish. Is it oyster? It's not scallop. I typed scallop and it's not scallop. It's not that either. It's foraging, damn it. Right? No. Where the hell is that then? Is it just in ingredients? Losing my mind now. Live. Mm-hmm. It's oyster. And it's not mushrooms. I'm being really picky about my spreadsheet, so excuse me for being anal retentive. All right. Maybe I should stop looking at the 4 and 5 ingredient things and skip to like the 2s. The ones and 2, there's probably not ones. 4 cream cheese bagel. Why do I feel like that's going to be stupid? Like stupid hard for what it is. So bagel recipe. What are the main ingredients? I'm assuming wheat, yeast, flour, sugar, salt. I feel like it wouldn't be sugar though. You know what I mean? Is there something else that what? Cream cheese recipes. Is there something that I could... Okay, how to make cream cheese. Leave me alone. Milk and cream. So, would it be... wheat, milk, cheese? No. Lemon juice. No. It's 3 ingredients. Would it be cheese? I don't think so. It seems simple. Heat the milk, add the acid, curdle, strain, blend, and then season. Is it really that simple to make cream cheese? I don't know if I'd want to do it, but I do like cream cheese. Okay. No! Oh. Okay. Homemade bagels. Water, yeast, flour, sugar, salt, olive oil, and an egg white. So how about... I feel like this is not it. Yeah. So... Fine. Cheese. That's rice. Wheat. And sugar. He did not make any motion. Apparently it was sugar. I was afraid it was going to make it seem like I was trying to make a sweet something. I mean, bagels have kind of a sweetness to them, but like not like a donut, you know. Wheat, cheese, any sweet. Cool. That was better than I thought it was going to be. All right, this has a crimson burger. Now let's look at that recipe then. All meals. How is this not here? Oh, it's under crimson. Do I not have a cheeseburger recipe? I don't have the cheeseburger recipe. Okay, that's fine. So a crimson burger is 3 ingredients. It's red. Now, what are we using to make burger? Are we making it with venison? Fabulous fajitas. Dragon maki roll. Okay. So let's, I'm gonna pass on the crimson burger. Fabulous fajitas. It looks like a flour tortilla. I kind of feel like I want to skip that too. Fish steak. Hamburger steak. Good old-fashioned burger. Jerk chicken. Ooh. Meaty taco. Milky Way stew. Nachos. Now I want nachos. I think I could make nachos. I might have to make some nachos after I get off stream. Ramen. Rhapsody roll. That's cute. Looks like little notes. Roast. Okay, hold on. Is it a pork roast? Seems happy about it. Yep. Is that any meat? Okay. Perfect. Royal burger. No, thank you. All right, so nope. Let's go back to the menu. Sausage and sauerkraut platter. Schnitzel. Sesame seed bagel. Is it just gonna be wheat and is there something else that's just wheat and sugar? Or is that gonna be it? Do we have sesame something? Yeah. We don't. Perfect. Sesame seed bagel. Wheat. Any sweet. Okay. Those. Have I been distracted? Yes. What was that? What was the one that I made that I was like, I need to stop? Braised abalone. Okay, there we go. Ramen sand stew. Why do I feel like that's gonna be like everything from the desert? Dune Bopper. How many things is it? Sand stew is 5 ingredients. So the sand bopper, the sand fish, the skeleton fish. What is scorpion under? Ah, the sand worm and the scorpion. Is Dune Bopper not from there? Is there something else that is sand ingredient? Like agave. Agave. Those are all sand things. Okay, I need this. And then I need to sort by... I need a custom sort. I need to sort by food. All right. What? Excuse me? Oh. Data. Hold on. I already undid that? Okay, good. I need to sort by food. Sort. And then we'll look for sand. I have sandfish, sandworm. Nothing else that starts with sand. Okay. Is there something I'm not remembering that comes exclusively from cactoberries? Exclusively from this place. The desert. You know what I mean. That place. Beans. Lentils. Beans. Wait. Why do I feel like that's a trick? Scorpion. Okay. Beans is a trick. What is it called again? It's like sand stew or something? It is sand stew. So what would make a stew? Like milk? Butter? Canola? Any meat? I'm trying not to overthink it, you know? But like... You might just have to leave it alone. Are any of these things that I'm not... Paprika. Slush ice. And then I fling it over the pot. Ah, okay. Well, no, we're not doing this one then. That's fine. All right. 5 ingredients, 5 ingredients. Seared rainbow trout, which I already had trouble with before. Steamed fugu. I don't really want to, like, deal with fugu right now. Tandoori chicken. I want to eat some tandoori chicken. Turkey leg, which has 4 ingredients. Yakisoba. All right. Let's go to the top. Let's just kind of go through some diligence here. Arepas con queso. Soy barbecued brilliant blue starfish, which I do know, but the pink undo. Wait a second. Is that an appetizer? Okay, so the pink starfish, the barbecued pretty pink starfish, is different than the blue one because I tried to just recreate it using the blue one and it did not give it to me, even though they have the same amount of ingredients and the only real thing that seems to have changed is the starfish. But like the minimum sale seems to be the same. Anyway, it's irritating. Chrysanthemum tea. How do I not have that? I do have that. What are those called again? Chrysanthemum tea leaves? That is not it. Nope, stop. Okay. I didn't have this logged in my list. I was like, I know this recipe. Blueberries. All right. Why aren't you wrapping text there? Would you please wrap text? Okay. Don't annoy me. Crab melts is 2 ingredients. So let's look at that. Shad, ceviche. Is that just like wheat and crab? Because it looks like crab on a bun, or maybe it's crab with butter. Hold on. So that's not it. All right, let's crab. Yeah, I could just eat crab too, sir. I'm gonna try butter. Nope. Is it wheat? Because that's what the picture looks like. It looks like crab on a bun or crab on a piece of bread. How about crab with like garlic? Well, it says melt. Is it cheese? Is it crab? Because sometimes. Okay, he seems happy about that. Does that not look like bread? Or is that supposed to be the crab? It also looks like butter. Anyway, crab and cheese. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine here. Falafel. I do have the recipe for oolong. Copy. That is the wrong thing to click. Meals. Okay, oolong is what? Oh, I need jasmine as well. Where is oolong tea? That's raspberries, right? Raspberries. Okay, so this is done. Jasmine tea leaves, and sugarcane. Okay. So that one is also done. Sandworm carpaccio plate. It's 2 ingredients. How dumb is it gonna be? Carpaccio ingredients. Meat or fish, olive oil, lemon juice, capers, onions, greens, and a vinaigrette. So is it going to be sandworm and a vegetable? I'm gonna pick onions because onions is specifically mentioned. And is it a fish or is it a thingy? Sandfish. Is it a thinga? Nope. Lemon was specifically mentioned. Nope. What else was specifically mentioned? Olive oil, which we don't have. Capers, which we don't have. Greens. But none of the greens that are here. Arugula. Basil. Garlic. Oregano. Okay, how about canola? Because we don't have olive oil. Nope. A vinaigrette. We don't really have a vinaigrette. Beans. Two sandworms. Or other light dressing. No. Meat or fish. So is it gonna be something like flinging your poultry over the bowl? Over the pot? Nope. Pork? Nope. Venison? Nope. Okay, fine. Italian carpaccio. What does this say? That's got... Is that cheese? Olive oil, balsamic vinegar, Dijon mustard, sea salt, black pepper, steak, arugula, and cheese. Cheese. We don't have arugula. Nope, that's not what I want. What was I gonna look up? Grape must. Excuse me? Balsamic vinegar is made from grape must, which is the juice of pressed grapes, including the seeds, stems, and skins. You didn't know you were going to get educated on stuff today, did you? And it wasn't that anyway. Grape must is fermented. The vinegar is aged in wooden barrels for a minimum of 12 years. In Italian, it is mosto. Maybe not pronouncing that correctly, but... Okay. Well, it wasn't that. Okay, fine. We're not doing that one right now. Takoyaki stick. That's gonna be an octopus thing. Spicy scorpion skewer. That sounds like it might just be scorpion. And chili peppers? Spicy. So is it gonna be... I mean, it wouldn't be cumin, right? I don't really think of cumin as being spicy. Intense, maybe. Is it gonna be something like meat? Let's look at the picture of it, just to see if maybe we can suss it out. Meals. It just looks like a scorpion on a stick. Is there something Is there an ingredient that was spicy that I'm not thinking of? Like an additional spicy something something? Oh, I don't want to do it like that. Nope. Beans, lentils. Put you in the pot. Maybe I'll put 2 of you in the pot. Nope. It says, hell no. Not meat. Not... It doesn't look... I mean, the picture doesn't look like anything, but that doesn't mean shit. Ginger. It's only 2 ingredients, right? I'm not losing my mind. Okay. Mint. Because mint can get intense. Cinnamon. Paprika. Is paprika spicy? I feel like paprika's not spicy. Okay. Is it just called scorpion? Or is it something scorpion? And paprika. Okay. I feel like I've had paprika and stuff and not really... Maybe it's how much you use. Maybe if you're like just dousing stuff. Oh, wait. Hold on. Undo, undo, undo. There we go. I put it in the wrong recipe. Scorpion. Not scorpion, scorpion. And paprika. Okay. Reset. Takoyaki stick. I'm not doing that right now. Cannoli is 4. Charlotte cake is 3. I feel like Charlotte cake might be kind of okay. Cake. Oh, it's so pretty. What makes a Charlotte cake a Charlotte cake? Well, it looks like raspberries. Buttercream. Cake flour. Sugar. Eggs. Raspberry preserves or jam. Ladyfingers. Raspberry mousse. It's only 3 ingredients though, so is it going to be something... I mean, do we have a raspberry pie? Because I feel like if I do wheat, raspberries, and sugar, that's going to be something we've already done. Because this doesn't seem like enough ingredients. You know what I mean? 3 ingredients for it. Lemon gelatin, whipping cream, sugar. Like, it just is... I feel like I need at least 4 ingredients to kind of make a cake and... I mean, sure. It was not that. Is Charlotte cake... Okay. Here we go. What... Why is it called a Charlotte cake? That's a video that I don't want. A Charlotte is a type of bread pudding that can be served hot or cold. It is also referred to as an icebox cake. Bread, sponge cake, crumbs, or biscuits, cookies are used to line a mold, which is then filled with a fruit puree or custard. Okay. Okay, so it's not... Intriguing. Amazing. It looks... Those don't look like raspberries. Those look like something else. It almost looks like the dates, like up here. Charlotte Russe. Bavarian cream. Okay. are those strawberries? Well, I'm gonna do flour and sugar, and then I just feel like the pies are like, the pies have butter, right? Strawberry. Nope. I'm gonna do dates because they're new. Nope. Grapes. Dream mangoes. Those are strawberries for sure, though, on some of these. So I'm gonna do strawberries, and then eggs. Is this waffles? No, it's strawberry shortcake. God dang it. Okay, so not eggs. Strawberries are new to Eternity Isle. I don't know why I was thinking they were from the other. Okay, so then how about milk? That was not it. How about... I feel like butter is gonna give me... butter, not eggs. Butter, wheat, and strawberries. Strawberries! It's like strawberry pie or something. It was. Do I actually not have strawberry pie open yet? Because he just reacted like I didn't. So, strawberry pie. Oh, I didn't have strawberry shortcake either. I'm dumb. I'm not paying any attention. Hold on. Okay, so let's look at what I just got. Okay, I got strawberry pie, which was wheat, butter, strawberries. Wheat, butter, strawberries. And then this one was wheat, eggs, and strawberries. Wheat, eggs, and strawberries. But wheat, sugar, and strawberries did not give me the thing I was hoping it would give me. So that would be, just in case I'm screwing things up and I'm not remembering the combinations I've done. Sugar? Icebox cake. Slush ice. Well, I guess I got motivated to do cooking. I wasn't really planning on spending all day doing cooking stuff, but honestly, I've been long overdue for it. So, what else could go into a Charlotte cake? Because they really don't have, I mean, like, it's kind of a bread pudding, which means you use, like, already made, like, either biscuits or breads or cakes. And did I try milk? Is this something else? Yes, I've already tried that. Okay. Is it not wheat? Because, I don't know, it just seems weird to talk about a cake and not have wheat. Butter, milk, and eggs. No. There was the Roos, or however it's pronounced. Let's look at what that. For the sponge cake, for the mousse, for the simple syrup, for the decor. Okay, what does this say? sugar, raspberry, and lemon. So let's try, because it looks like strawberries. Let's do strawberries, lemon, and sugar. It doesn't seem right, but it would not be the first time. How about a strawberry charlotte cake? What do you tell me to do? Bavarian cream. I clicked the ingredients button. Will you take me there? Okay, thank you. Flour, sugar, eggs, vanilla. Nope. Salt, milk, butter, heavy cream, gelatin. We don't have anything that's like gelatin though, do we? Strawberries and liqueur. Elderflower liqueur. Well, it's not like that. All right. I'm not doing it right now. Okay, what's next? Sugar-free fruit explosion muffin. So I know I have some sugar-free muffins. Ugh, man, when they help filter and allow this to be searchable, so many people are gonna be happy. Okay, so sugar-free fruit muffin, autofill, and then let's go ahead. Please don't use that. How about we do that? That was fruitcake. Okay, sugar-free fruit muffin. Sugar-free. Do I have to do different fruits? Blueberry and banana. Start. It's still fruitcake. So I've got sugar-free banana muffin, sugar-free blueberry muffin, sugar-free fruit muffin that are all wheat and the fruits. And then I have a sugar-free fruit explosion muffin, which apparently is not just, and it's 4 ingredients instead of 2, but apparently it is not just any old why do I feel like it's gonna be like still fruitcake? So bite me. Stuffed dates. What usually goes into stuffed dates? I've heard of it before, but I've never actually had. I don't even know if I've ever actually had dates. Is it like nuts? Cheese stuffed. Boiled or heated dates filled with meat, mint, and parsley. Excuse me? I had no idea. I thought they were a sweet thing. So how about stuffed with meat? How about stuffed with cheese? How about stuffed with almonds? Hot diggity dog. Look at me go. All right, so that's almonds and dates. Perfect. At least we're getting some of them. I know it's some of the easier ones, but it is nice. Hold on. Popcorn. Popcorn is corn and canola. So sweet popcorn is... Wait, is that actually under here? Is it under desserts? There's no way. It is under desserts. What the what? Okay, so that's corn and canola, and then is it just corn and canola and sugar? And agave? Yes. I figured since it was Eternity Isle, I'm pretty sure. So corn, canola, and agave. Excellent. Okay, so what is taiyaki? What is that? Inventory? Not inventory. Meals. Okay, what is this? What is that? I feel like I've seen it on, like, I used to watch, like, stuff about Japanese street food. Yeah. Red bean paste. Okay. A fish-shaped cake. Right? I remember seeing these. Okay. Recipe. Is it flour? It's cupcake flour. Cake flour. So is that going to be different than just wheat? Because is it 2 ingredients? Because that would be pretty straightforward. It would be wheat for the cake. And then where are red beans? Well, beans, right? No? So is it... flour. Is it all-purpose flour? Cupcake flour. Pastry flour. Cake flour. What is cake flour made of? A soft wheat. Extra fine. Well, that doesn't help me. What about like a rice flour? Nope. Oh. Hello. Well, not as straightforward as I was hoping for. Okay. Well, we're not going to worry about that. And whimsical pie. What makes it whimsical, y'all? Oh, it's not in here. Is it a Dreamlight Valley recipe? Have I just never gotten that one? There's a few. There's a few in the Dreamlight Valley ones I haven't gotten. Whimsical pie. So, perhaps... Okay, so that's Dreamlight fruit, wheat, butter. Okay, well, we didn't get a ton of recipes done, and we certainly didn't get a ton of the difficult recipes done. Why is that there? I don't understand. Okay, it's fine. But we did get some things done. And I just need to make time to deal with this crap. I just need to do it. Okay. All right. Well, that took up almost my whole time. But you know what? Sometimes that's how games are. Sometimes when you watch people play video games, you're like, man, they're just zipping around, getting it all done. And you don't see all the time that they spend, like, dealing with taking notes and dealing with keeping track and reading all the things. Like, I don't mind seeing people deal with, like, the crap we all have to deal with getting through these games. All right, so let's cook 7 more 4-star or better main courses. What do I usually make? We could probably do like that. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do... Oh, okay. I was counting to 10. Not counting to. Complete boutique challenges. Alright. 5 more to-do lists. I need to give him some okra. Plucking some dark blooms. Okay. So... 4 rock spots in Ancient's Landing. Feeding a capybara. That's not bad at all. So let's go ahead. Hold on.
Hello.
I don't know how good she is. Level 1? Oh, good. Maybe I won't lose. Mulan. Okay. I don't even remember. It's been a while since I've played, so I'm just gonna jump. Movement is any... Okay. I haven't used Olaf yet, I don't think. Okay, so Nala goes diagonal and Simba goes vertical horizontal. Do I want Cogsworth? Kind of like using Cogsworth and Lumiere. What does she do? Jump. Ooh. You know what? I'll grab her and just see if I decide to use her. I don't think Mulan is going to end up being terribly difficult, although I say that, and then she's going to kick my ass. All right. Yeah. Oh man, my Dollar Tree usually sells... Okay, so I don't buy chapstick at not Dollar Tree. Because usually it's more expensive to buy one thing of chapstick from any place else than it is to buy a 2-pack from Dollar Tree. And they had 3-packs yesterday, and I was like, I will buy all of them. I bought like 4 of them. Because we're getting close to like winter time, and my older son is like, my lips are chapped. I'm like, uh-oh, we need to make sure we have plenty of chapstick in the house. I'm also the kind of person that I have a chapstick in my purse, a chapstick in my craft area, a chapstick by my computer desk, by my bedside table, in my lunch bag, like everywhere I go. And then, you know, because it bothers me to no end to not have chapstick available. So I like getting them from Dollar Tree because I need them everywhere. And then my kids like steal them. I'm like, anyway, I also don't ever want to run to the, I need another one and I'm out, because I actually recently had that happen where I was like, oh, I have to steal one from someplace else so that I can function, apparently. All right, he can go anywhere. See, I don't like jumps. She goes 3. What is his movement? Movement is, he gets to move 3, and he gets to change it every time he goes. Interesting. Do I want to be an asshole? I mean, I could be an asshole. And then... anywhere. Is this an actual square? Oh, she makes it frozen. Leaves ice patches on tiles she passes. Any figurine that crosses an ice path will slide to the next tile. This does not affect characters who jump. Okay. How many times does he get to go? How many times does he get to go? Any direction, and then 2. Any direction, and then 2. Wait. Do I want him there? And then 2. Oh, wait. Wait, what? I'm overthinking it. Stop overthinking it. I was thinking I could get 3 of these coins, but I don't think I actually can. So that's fine. Just making sure I'm not missing something pretty obvious. But you know what? Fuck it. It's fine. It's fine. Where are we gonna jump to, Daisy? Can she literally go? I didn't realize her movement could be like that, though. Now, where will she slide if I put her here? Fuck it. I want to know. It doesn't affect her at all if she jumps. I see. Okay, I wasn't sure if, like, I had to, like stop here. Like, if she went here. I thought since she jumped over it, it would be okay. All right. All right, so what do I want to do? I want this. Oh, I can't do that? Oh, skip. I want to do this. And then I want to do this. And then I want to do I want to make him slide? Let's see what happens if I make him slide. Can I not? Why aren't you letting me pick? Can he only go here? It's weird. Why did you make me pick if you were just going to make me slide? I don't understand that. Eh? Did he just push me? Pushes away nearby opposing figurines by 2 tiles at the end of his movement. The player collects the token. Did I collect the token or did he collect the token? I don't know. It's odd. I didn't even notice it as it was happening, so I missed it, whatever it was. Okay, so where is Daisy? Do I want Daisy to steal, or do I want to get something with, like, Cogsworth? I think I want to swap. I want him to go here, and then here. And then I want you to go here. And then he does any movement and then a diagonal. He's kind of gotten pushed into a corner, hasn't he? Here and then here. Will you do it? Okay. Nice. Yeah, I see you. Okay. Yeah, I never play. I never play this game. Leave. It's fine. All right. Yep. Vent. No. Okay, so I can feed it. Ooh. I can feed a capybara. Okay, what do I have to do after work today? After work today? I need to laundry. I need to deal with school stuff. I need to I have like a door covering I want to put up on my yard. I probably should do, we're gonna do something different about our new Halloween decor this year, so I'm gonna have to maybe look into that a little bit. I'm kind of expecting not to get a lot of new stuff put up, at least not for very long, but it's gonna be kind of prep for next year. I was going to get a fog machine, and then I started digging in about the whole electrical outdoor things and realized there was some stuff I would like to try and get done first. So I'm going to build that into my spring, like, kind of big expenditures thing. And then go from there. So it can wait. But I feel like I'll be in a better position because I'll have time to really think through the stuff that I am unsure about and like really plan it out. All right, I'm looking for a capybara. There's usually one down in here somewhere. I could look at my menu, but that would require effort that I'm not executing. Not that this doesn't require effort as I just run around and look. Okay, fine. We'll do this. Critters. All day in the grove. Is this the grove? No, this is the promenade. Wings. Ah.
Oh, I'm so happy to see you.
Yes, Minnie. Here. I'll give you this cabbage. The heck is on my arm? Oh. Okay. How many more duties? One. Okay. One duty. What is the last duty I'm gonna do? Catch 3 fish. Sell 5 fruits. Hang out with... I'm not hanging out with Gaston. Okay. I'm going to Ancient's Landing then. Hmm?
You're in charge. Shall I practice my curtsy?
Yes. I would like to see you curtsy. Oh, sorry. Just banging into my microphone like there's no tomorrow. Alright. Mostly because my nose is freaking itchy. I should work on Timon and Pumbaa. It's okay. Actually, you know what? How close is Tiana? How? Oh, she's so not close to Hilton. You know what, though? It's fine. I feel like she should have gotten a lot more experience from my cooking adventures. Maybe she's like watching me flounder around like, the hell are you even doing right now? Or you can be like, okay. So there's a scene in the movie called The Menu that kind of made me think about like someone claiming to be a good chef and then being put on the spot by an actual good chef and not knowing what the hell to do with themselves because they're all talk and no actual skill. And that's what that reminded me of there for a minute. Okay. Work a shift with Tiana or Remy. Okay, that's fine. So let me go over to... What do I have in my inventory? Okay. I can drop that crap off. That is not over here, though. That is over in the Borderlands. And then we'll go back over to the valley. And we'll take care of our BS over there. I need okra from my house. I need to fish in... Is it Dazzle Beach that I need to go fishing in? Oh. Nope, because I'm going to forget. And I'm right here. Ooh. Do I have that? I think I have that. All right. What the hell is that? Something I already have, apparently. Oh.
Greetings, neighbor.
Furniture. That is a white armchair. Okay.
Hey! Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello.
It's cute.
Hey!
What is that? Cute. Oh, just a little purple bottle.
Hey!
Okay. Radiator. I think I have that. Alright, I have that. Oop. Another just basic chair variant that I didn't have. Armchair.
Oh!
Are you sure you're strong enough to handle yourself out here?
I am. Shut your face. Stop talking shit on the sidelines, Mother Gothel. Ooh. Alchemist table.
Hey! Bye-bye.
So my husband was like, maybe, like Disney's getting ready to do something with like a rock star kind of thing. And I was like, well, maybe, but I haven't really heard anything. So, but that doesn't mean I've got like my ear to the ground about all things going on at like Disney celebrations at their theme parks or movies or just some stuff. So he's like, maybe that's why there's like a rock star theme that are tying into something that I just don't know what it is, but I don't know. I was just telling him it was really weird, the star path this time.
Just so you know, I've got some new
That
goods at
aquarium
the
was
store.
cute. Right. Oh! Nothing in the floors and wallpapers. Interesting. Okay. I'm alright with that. That means I'm getting caught up. Let's see, what is it? 33%? Wait. 71% of the furniture. Huh. Is there premium shop stuff that I haven't looked at yet? Oh, that's right. I saw them talking about the Villain's Royal Tools. Oh, it's the DeVille phone. I was like, why does it look like Woody? Like cowboy print? It's not. It's Dalmatians. Let's see. So there's the Queen of Hearts shovel. Very cute. The Sea Witch watering can. Also cute. Maleficent hourglass. That's cute. Hook's fishing rod. Kind of lackluster, but you know, what are you gonna do? What do you do with the skinny little fishing pole? Evil Queen's pickaxe with the poison apple at the end. That's also cute. And I don't think there's another villain that would suit that as well. And the DeVille phone. Alright. That's a cute set. Don't think I need it. What is that? What is this? Excuse... Those aren't vines, those are lights. Shit. Guess I bought that then. Oh, and this. Look at that dress. Look at that. Wow. Damn it, y'all. This green is almost the exact perfect green. I like it a little, for me personally, I like mine a little bit more on the blue side. This is a little bit more on the yellow side, but like, okay. I'm gonna get that too. Fucking hell. See, this is what I hold out for, though. Is when I get something that I'm like, okay, I have to have that. Like, and I feel like a lot of it's cute, and I don't have to have it. But when something comes up where I'm just like, well... And then what are these villainous elegance gloves? Maybe I'll ask for moonstones for Christmas. Ah, okay. What else you got? Okay, I don't care about that as much. I don't need those as much. That's fine. Okay. Damn it. It's in general. Okay. I figured it probably would be. Look at this cute freaking dress. These are also cute. Okay. Alright, I did it. I bought the things. Which is why I can't also buy... I spent... Okay. It's fine. It's fine. No. I'm so good usually. I'm so freaking stingy with my moonstones. I forgot that that was a thing, and I didn't know about that house. I didn't see anything about the house. I saw a thing about the tools, and I saw a thing about the dress. But I did not see about that freaking, you know, the thing. This house. Like, this gazebo is also very cute. But I don't need it right now. I might have to just go put that house straight up in the Forgotten Lands, though. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. This is what we save our moonstones for. We don't save them to never spend them. We save them to spend them on the things that we look at and we go, I have to have that. And it's okay to spend them. Oh. Hi y'all. I didn't realize this was in here. Okay, hold on. I can do this. Hey, what's up?
Just who I wanted to see.
Oh, Lilith, the gala is a roaring success. And can I just say, your outfit looks fabulous.
Oh.
I want to remember this moment forever. Let's take a picture of all of us.
Don't be a stranger.
Oh, Lordy B. The only problem with wearing wings... Oh my god, y'all. Screw it. I'm not going to worry about it. Oh! What the wings get in the way. I could have done a wide shot. I didn't even think about that until I'd already clicked the button. Okay, what happened? I heard a loud bang, and the next thing, glitter everywhere. From the look of it, I'd say your gala has been glitter bombed. Who would do such a thing? Who would dare? Lilith, we have to launch an investigation immediately and find whoever's responsible for this. Let me help you. I've always wanted to be a detective, or you need someone who can keep calm, or I love a good whoddunit. I love a good whodunit. Well, I'm glad you can see a silver lining in this disaster. There's glitter on all the food, on the decorations, everywhere. It'll be impossible to clean. We'll find the prankster responsible for this, Daisy. Let's start by talking with our guests. I'll talk to Minnie and Donald. You go see Kristoff and Vanellope, then we'll share our intel. I'll go do just that, and while I'm at it, I'll try and wash away the glitter somehow. Could it be? Okay. So.
Hello.
Wow, Lilith, I was expecting this gala to end with a bang, but not a literal one. It wasn't in Daisy's plan, it was a prank. I'm going to piece together what might have happened. What's your alibi, or did you see anything, or confess, Iceman? Did you see anything? Glitter, lots of glitter. Other than that, I spent the whole gala talking with the other guests. Minnie told me you helped launch their Dots and Daisy's business and the Dreamlight Gazette. And Donald was really grateful because you settled an issue between him and Daisy. Something about a wardrobe and a hammer. I'm not sure I got it all. I guess the only thing I can tell you for sure is that everyone around here likes you. Thanks, Kristoff. I'm pretty sure you're innocent, or nice to know, but not helpful, or not exactly a rock-solid alibi. Thanks, Kristoff. What? Oh yeah, the glitter thing? I totally forgot. Well, good luck with the investigation.
So long.
Oh, look at that. Glitter everywhere. Whatever could have happened? Seems someone planted a glitter bomb to prank the gala. Would you know anything about that? Who, me? I'm just an innocent, adorable little kid enjoying some cheesecake. You expect me to believe that, or who do you think is responsible? Or lie better, Vanellope. Who do you think is responsible? You seemed really, really bored. Hey, being bored isn't a crime. I'll tell you who's really responsible for this glitter disaster. Minnie. Minnie? Yeah, she looks all spice and everything nice, but she's a mastermind and she actually likes glitter. It must be her, or Kristoff. Don't you think it's weird he's so calm, like all the time? If you ask me, he's hiding something. Or what about Donald? What about Donald? He could have easily tripped and exploded something with glitter inside. Clumsy city, am I right? Sounds like you're guessing. Or covering something up. You didn't see anything? Nope, I had my eyes closed. I was trying to mess with the photo because I knew it would drive Daisy bonkers. I'm keeping an eye on you, or I didn't learn anything helpful, or you are so suspicious. That one. Me? Pfft, Lilith, don't be ridiculous. I'm a perfectly innocent little kid.
Just who I wanted to see.
Lilith, what did you find out from our party guests turned suspects? About Vanellope. Vanellope was very bored for the whole party, and she tried to pin the glitter bomb on literally everyone else. Very suspicious. Or glitter isn't her thing. Very suspicious. Vanellope could be our troublemaker, but I don't want to assume anything yet. Just yet. About Kristoff. Kristoff just said a bunch of nice stuff about me. He's not the culprit, or too many nice things. Suspicious. He's not the culprit. I agree. This isn't his style. What did you find out? Well, I know it wasn't Donald. He really wanted the party to go well for me. But as I was talking to Minnie, I had a thought. What if the guilty party was someone who didn't attend the party? Like who? My first thought was Mother Gothel because of her Ask Daisy letter, but the evidence points elsewhere. Scrooge McDuck. What's your evidence? Or it seems kind of random. Or sabotaging another entrepreneur? The gall. What's your evidence? The glitter bomb was in a box among the furniture I rented from him for the gala. He probably thought it would be a funny prank. Or, knowing him, he might have thought it would be an impressive addition to the party. Let me talk to him. I'll make him confess. Or I'll determine if he's innocent or not. Or I still think Vanellope was more suspicious. I'll determine. Oh, it's him, Lilith. You'll see. I was wondering if, like, Stitch snuck a box of glitter, like a glitter bomb, into the stuff, you know? I was going to do something specific here in the valley. I need to wrap it up, though, because it's almost 3.5 hours, and I usually stop at 3. Ish. Oh, I was gonna go cook. Because Tiana's place is over here. And I need to do it for a Star Path duty. So I'm not gonna go talk to Scrooge. Wings.
Let me know where I can rustle up some grubs, would ya?
You're literally in between the two restaurants in the valley and outside of a food cart. Like, literally right here. Good job, Timon. How many do I need to do? 6. Okay. Look, a turnip. Tartifle. Tartifle. I don't know. I should just look it up. Gray stuff, tomato basil soup, banana ice cream, candy, turnip. So that's a G, 2 T's, a B, and a C. I don't know if that actually helped me or not. I don't think I had anything in here. Oh. That one. What was it? Turnip. Turnip. No. Stop. What was it? I was trying to figure out a different thing, and I think I just totally screwed up my my brain. Gray stuff is one of them. I knew there was a G. And then I know there was a C. Candy. Is it 2 B's? It was a banana something. Was it banana ice cream or banana split? I think it's banana ice cream. Okay. How close did we get? Gray stuff, candy, turnip, tomato. Ah! Banana ice cream. Haha! I thought I had screwed my brain up and then I still got it right. Yay! I have your order. Ah, level 2. Good for you.
Oh, you know me so well.
I do, and now I have to pick your thing. You are what? You are digging? Right?
Oh, it's you!
It is me. I have your order. And then I have your order. There are 5 people in here. That means I only need to go cook one thing over at Remy's.
Ah, well, that does it. Goodbye.
I love it when Sully and Beast are having a meal together. I'm just like, oh, look at you guys.
Gotta run.
When Ralph gets here, I hope they all 3 have meals together. I think that would be adorable. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome, man. Oh, he's got a quest. But I'm leaving. Goodbye. Okay. Oh, hi, Jack. His head's sticking through the awning because he's so freaking tall. Okay. Well, banana ice cream it is because I need Jafar to be my friend too. So we'll do that. I need to grow sugar something bad. I use a lot of it in just regular stuff. Excuse me? No. Let me. Excuse me, Jafar.
Bonjour.
Excuse me? Why are you...
Hope to see you soon.
There we go. I have your order. Okay. Yes.
Now leave.
No, leave. Bite me. Chat with an adventurer and investor. Damn it. I wasn't wanting to push the quest chain, but I'm gonna have to go talk to Scrooge. Because I need to make sure I talk to him before I quit, so that next time I play, it's the second time. Lilith, I heard there was some sort of kerfluffle up at the castle. How can I help you? Daisy thinks you tried to sabotage her gala with a glitter bomb. Subtlety is not our strong suit. The glitter was in a box from your store, or I'm just trying to find the culprit, or I don't think it's you, but I have to ask. I'm just trying to find the culprit. As though I'd waste my valuable time with such a childish prank. Glitter? Here's a real lead for you. If you want to find out who used glitter to ruin Daisy's gala, you should follow the glitter on Dazzle Beach. I was taking my daily perambulation there, and someone dropped an entire shipment of glitter. It's blended with the sand, but it forms a very clear trail. I'll bet my last star coin that if you follow it, you'll find the hideout of the real culprit. I need to see that for myself. I'll investigate Dazzle Beach.
Goodbye now.
But also... Have I ever told you about any of my great adventures, Lilith? Searching a Scottish castle, hunting for gold in the Klondike. Tell me something different. I'll tell you the story of how I earned my first dime. I was a young lad in Glasgow, earning my way shining shoes. My very first customer was a ditch digger and an inch of mud on his boots. I scrubbed with all the strength of my small body and left his boots spotless. But he paid me with an American dime, which was useless in Glasgow. The cheat? I vowed then to always be honest in my dealings and earn my money square.
Just so you know, I've got some new goods at the store.
Okay, so that was that. Alright, nothing else really quick. Oh, freaking hell, before I forget. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go see if there's some okra down here. Which one is it? Is it any of these? Can't. None of them look like okra to me, but I'm struggling to remember what the plant actually looks like. So we'll just pick it. I don't think any of these are okra though. That's chilies. That one there is maybe? Yes. Okay. I couldn't remember what it looked like. And I was like, well, maybe if I pick it, it'll just show up. Okay, so there was multiple okras there. Alright, where's Remy? Donde está Remy? He is in his restaurant. But that way, I'll be setting myself up for the best possible scenario of getting him taken care of the next time I see him. I might still have 2 times to get him if he asks for something like super greedy.
Hey,
Like spinel or a shiny something, you know? But if he just asks for like more cooked food and vegetables and stuff, then I should be able to take care of him in the next visit with him. Which is great. Yeah, you're welcome. Leave me alone now. Okay. So. Oh. Jungle Butterfly Fountain. I missed getting that. I didn't register that that was a thing. Okay, so let's do Jungle Butterfly Fountain. And that's the Lion King. All right, cool, 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 cool. All right, let's go into event. Let's go into rewards. I got all the way here. This little backpack is pretty cute. Okay, so let's look and see. I'm going to take this. Oh, I didn't mean to equip him. What am I doing? Is there anything else that's not like something I have to log? These are all things to log. Is this a motif? It is not. Are there literally 0 motifs in this? Weird. Shank costume. That should be clothing. Shank costume. I'm assuming Wreck-It Ralph. Alright. I'm looking for the priciest stuff. So let's just go ahead and buy this. That is a stage balloon. I'm probably saying non-Disney related, but we'll get there. Villainous guitar rack. All right. That's all my points for now, which is fine. Collection. Furniture. Really? Stage balloon and is non-Disney related. Good for me. Alright, and clothing. Is this not under Wreck-It Ralph? Oh, it is. Okay, I was like, wait a second. It is straight up from Wreck-It Ralph, or Ralph Breaks the Internet. Okay, so we are done for today. Let's look at... Yeah, it's way late. Okay, that's fine. So, not a lot of stuff got done today, apart from the tedious crap that I've been waiting for. So, you know, it is a struggle getting these recipes without just straight up looking them all up. So, I gave them a shot. I didn't push myself so hard that I felt mad about it. And we at least did get some stuff unlocked. We got some gifting done. We got some duties done. And I will do my best to try and work on this while I am not streaming. It's a weird time of year, so it is what it is. Anyway, looking at... I shouldn't have to cancel on Thursday. There's no appointments. I have like parent-teacher conferences, so I might run a little late, but I plan on being here that day. And then Sunday next week, I might be wiped out. We're planning on doing a bunch of Halloween stuff, probably on the 25th and 26th, and maybe even the 27th, because Halloween on a Thursday sucks. So that's the weekend before. And then I probably won't be here on Halloween. So, anyway, I'll put it in the schedule panel. I'll update my tab. I'll do all that stuff. But other than that, I hope you have a lovely day, nighttime, wherever you are, whenever you are. And I'll see you next time. Bye.